What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey man, we gotta have a quick conversation about this whole Carl Crawford and Megan Thee Stallion situation. Now, if y'all can recall, they've been going at it. They've been at odds since 2020, man. Ever since she took a picture with Jay-Z and Roc Nation backstage at a show, started recruiting her to become their new managers. Carl Crawford and Megan Thee Stallion have not seen eye to eye. As a matter of fact, they have not spoken directly. They've only done internet tactics and legal lawsuits. It's the only way they've communicated for the past 3 years. It looks like Carl Crawford is ready to extend an olive branch for peace, which I think is long overdue. So let's get into what he had to say, why he's saying these things, and what to look forward to in the future. Never wanted to have a situation where I was going back and forth on the internet. And then he goes on to explain that, he jumped into the music game fresh out of baseball, retiring, and he never wanted to have any type of entertainment music industry beef. And he basically says that all of this came at him very fast, therefore it was kind of unexpected. He wasn't really experienced, so he didn't understand what was happening or how to properly handle all of these things. Plus he was getting advised by Jay Prince, who he rules with an iron fist. So I guess he was taking cues from his mentor in that space. Carl goes on to say, kind of like a couple of months ago, I just wanted to revamp the company and bring in a whole new fresh face. Look, we're trying to rebrand the company and give us a new look. Our reputation was real bad out there. I wanted to just go directly at that situation and kind of start from fresh. So he was recognizing that all of the issues that he had with Megan Thee Stallion, Erica Banks stopped representing the company. She stopped wearing the 1501 chain. I think there was also another female artist that had an issue with 1501, and she came out and exposed them and had some negative things to say as well. So he had a string of different instances of just negativity surrounding the label. Jay Prince was connected, who also has a lot of negativity just surrounding him at all times. And again, like I said, Carl Crawford was basically trying to take cues from him. So there was no real path to finding peace or finding middle ground with anything. It was just all bad. So now he's saying a few months ago he decided he wanted to start fresh from scratch. Doing that, he hired a brand new president for the company by the name of Kai vs. Tyler. Okay, so Kai vs. Tyler basically spoke from his perspective as the new president of the company, and he said, when he looks at it from Carl's perspective, he understands that it was just an emotional spat. He felt some type of way because he hadn't spoken with his artist, the one that he discovered and helped put on. She met with Roc Nation, which is a total other label, other management company, etc., and they hadn't spoken since she took that meeting. So he was basically acting out his emotions. At this point, they have no issues with Megan Thee Stallion, no issues with Roc Nation, or anyone else in the business for that matter. The interesting thing about this new revelation is we still don't know where the lawsuits stand, right? Megan still claims that she's owed money, right? So I don't know if they're going to settle this out of court, get rid of all of the paperwork and all of the issues and just, literally just pay her off to leave them alone, or if they're going to still kind of pursue the money that they want from her because they're claiming that she went off and did all of this touring without them and they're owed money. Both parties say that they're owed money. I would think that if anything, Megan is owed money because all of the projects that she's been releasing are still under the 1501 imprint, and they've had to sign off on all of those releases. They've been fighting hard to not even acknowledge those releases as official albums that count towards her actual obligation to the label. So in saying all of this, we still need to make sure that Carl Crawford and 1501 are going to drop all of those accusations and pay her what she's owed. That part, we don't know. Here's another direct quote from Carl Crawford. He said, I never had any problems with Megan Thee Stallion. It's just the social media stuff. It really just turned really sour. You take this social media part out of it, we don't have a problem. I'm done with that. You won't hear me mention Megan Thee Stallion's name in the media unless I'm doing something like this or it's just a big time interview where I gotta say it. You won't see me like texting or making a post or doing any of that stuff that would cause social media to go crazy. I never had no problems with Megan before any of this stuff happened. It's just like literally one day we was cool and literally the next day we wasn't. I haven't spoken to her since that day in 2019. Y'all know the picture with Jay-Z. So there you have it, guys. The olive branch has been extended. He's saying that he vows to not say anything else about Megan Thee Stallion, especially not negative. He's trying to turn a new leaf. It's a brand new year. Hopefully this all works out for the better. That does not mean that Megan Thee Stallion is going to drop her issue or that she's going to accept the handshake, because I think Carl Crawford literally just doesn't want to pay no money and he'd rather not talk about it and start fresh from zero than to have to keep fighting and then eventually lose anyway. That's just my take on the situation. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video, and if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell for all updates. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, much love and respect, y'all. Peace.